About 6 years ago, this couple by the name of Dave and Sydney Clayton had this vision from the Lord to basically start a small house church in a living room. And about 12 people were attending, but very quickly God started doing something really special in that living room. And by October of that same year in 2008, there were 100 people meeting in this bar and music venue called the Cannery, and just coming together to worship God in community. And there was this vision to just reach the city of Nashville for the sake of the kingdom. And over the past 6 years, we've seen tremendous growth as we now meet in 6 separate services in 3 different venues across the city of Nashville, with our mission being very simple: to love God, love people, and awaken a movement. It was about 3.5 years ago. I attended Ethos for the first time, and immediately my heart just lit up. I heard Dave Clayton preach, and there was just something about how he spoke to our people, his heart for Jesus. It just resonated so well with how I wanted to preach the gospel and live on mission for the rest of my life. And I knew right then I wanted to know Dave and wanted to get plugged in with Ethos. So I basically tracked him down, and over multiple face-to-face interactions and a few emails reminding him, hey, we're supposed to get coffee. I need to know you. And finally, we got to actually meet up and talk. And as we began to grow in our friendship, I asked him about an internship. I was like, I just want to be more involved with what you guys are doing. And to be truthful, he wasn't really even looking for an intern, but for some reason, God put it on his heart, bring this guy in, add him as an intern. And so that was 2.5 years ago that I started to join Ethos in their mission to serve our city and spread the kingdom of God. For the year of 2015, I'm looking to take the next step with the Ethos staff by entering into the apprenticeship program. Starting in January, I'll have 3 primary roles. The first role will be with mentoring our house church leaders. I'll be meeting with multiple house church leaders every single month, checking in with them, encouraging them, and praying for them. We believe that house church is a great way to spread the kingdom of God across the city of Nashville. We have over 100 house churches that meet weekly. Over 1,000 members of Ethos are plugged into these house churches as we seek to press into the Lord, love Jesus more, and serve in our community to bring Jesus to those who don't yet know him. The second role I'll have in this apprenticeship is by serving on our pastoral team. Throughout the week, I'll be assisting in the research and development of the sermons, as well as being given the opportunity to preach. And what this looks like on Sundays, I'll be at 3 separate services, meeting people who are new, building relationships, inviting them into the mission at Ethos, as well as praying for people and getting them connected with what all's going on at our church. A third way that I'll be assisting in my apprenticeship is through special events. So a few times each year we try to emphasize that Ethos does not just want to be the church gathered, but the church scattered. And so there's some Sundays where we'll come and we'll meet at church, and then there won't be a sermon, and instead we'll send our people out to go and meet at multiple Krogers and buy a lot of groceries to provide food for families that otherwise wouldn't have them. There's times in August where we have Kids Day in the park, and that's where we try to raise a lot of money to provide hundreds of backpacks for kids across the city who otherwise couldn't afford it. They're full of school supplies. And then we have a community day and where we try to share the love of Jesus with those kids and their families. Special events like these take a ton of hard work, a ton of vision, and I will be assisting in the vision process as well as being on the ground and being at the community events and providing supplies. In my time at Ethos, my heart for discipleship and expanding the kingdom of God has grown so much, and I believe that Ethos provides an opportunity for me to grow in my vision for church planting as well as discipling others and just growing in my love for Jesus. In order to stay on board for the year of 2015, I'm going to rely on incredible generosity from family and friends. I'm looking to raise $15,000 for my time at Ethos. This can come through monthly gifts or a one-time gift. For more information, just check the packet that I sent you. You've received this packet today because I love you and you played a really cool part in my life. Please feel no pressure to give. If it's not something that is in your heart to join me through giving, please join me in prayer as I enter in this really exciting and crazy part of life as I seek to grow in my love for the Lord and live on mission. But know that I deeply care about you personally, In no way do I expect anything from you. I simply wanted to invite you in on a mission that I'm on. But whether you join me in that mission through giving financially or through giving in prayer, know that I'm so thankful for you, and truly I just want to say thank you for even considering and being a part of my life, and God has used you to bless me, and I mean that.